recording. Okay, welcome everybody to our webinar. This is a Saturday webinar. We are repeating the content from webinar 5 that Lizzie did on Wednesday. We have got some exciting activities based around the idea of questions and asking questions, and 3 chances for you to practice in breakout rooms. So I'm going to start up right away. Ana Paula, you have your hand up. Thank you. Would you like to ask a question, or are you just practicing?
Yeah, it's practicing, but I need to ask some question. Can I use that picture in my English class next week? Which
picture do you want?
Yes, can I use?
Yes, sure. Which picture?
The first one, the exercise I was explaining going to in my English class.
Yes.
So can I use?
Sure, you can use it. Yes, I will put all of the PowerPoint on the website after this webinar. And of course, you can use anything you want to from our presentations in class. Yeah, thank you for asking.
Thank you.
No problem. Good example of raising hands as well. Super. All right, so now we're going to just get started slowly. Yeah. And do just jump in whenever you have a question. It's fine. I like questions. Questions are good. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. I'll let you read it. Okay, so basically we're going to be doing a lot of work around questions, all right? And we're going to practice eliciting, and these are things which are in Block 2's lessons. And I think you will enjoy the sessions a lot. So let's go on right away. So very quickly, can you write a lesson in, can you write a question in English in the chat for me? Any question you like. You're welcome, Elias. Any question, it doesn't matter. It's just a quick warmer. And you can do this with the students. You have to warm them up first. Give them a chance to write questions. Oh, I love coffee. Absolutely, definitely. My birthday's in January. I had my birthday already. I don't have any pets. I've been teaching English for a very long time, almost 30 years. How can you motivate students? I think the best way to motivate them is not to make a big problem about motivation. Just relax and be motivated yourself as a learner. Keep learning something. So you are a motivated learner, then you are an example to students. Look, my teacher has been teaching for 30 years and she's still learning things. And she likes learning things. Learning is fun. And then just don't worry about it. They will join you eventually. I haven't been trekking in the Lake District, but I have visited the Lake District. Oh, wonderful, wonderful things. Maybe we'll be able to use some of these questions in the next week. Yeah, on Telegram and on Facebook. I have never been to Biltmore Castle. No, sorry. Okay, I'm going to move on. So here we have our first activity. That was the warmer for this activity, or a warmer that you can use in your own class for this activity. So here we have an activity, what's the question? So if I give you the answer, which is cats and birds, what was the question? What question did somebody ask that I answered? Cats and birds. Do you have pets? Yeah, that could be. What's your favorite animal? Which animals do you like? Yeah, it's a question like that, isn't it? What kind of animals do you like? What pets have you got? Yeah, absolutely. Exactly. That's the kind of question. So I would, by the way, knitting is this. I don't know if you like to knit, but I like to knit. It's something I enjoy in my free time. Okay. You don't have to worry, Joyce, about taking photos if you want of the screen, because I will share the PowerPoint. It's fine. All right. So we are going to practice coming up with the questions for this. So what do you think the second question might be? Knitting and walking. Oh, I like that. What's your favorite hobby? What do you do in your spare time? We would probably say. What do you do for fun? Great. What about the third one? Cheese and wine. What was the question? What do you like to do to relax? What are your hobbies? What do you usually do in your free time? Great questions. A perfect match. Yes, they are. Cheese and wine. What are your favorite drinks? Do you have brothers and sisters? No, I'm an only child. Great. What do you do frequently? Knitting and walking. Yeah. What do you like to drink in your free time? Okay, I have cheese with some wine. Oh, what are you going to eat tonight? Yeah, cheese and wine. I wish. That would be very nice. What would you like to have for dinner? What did you buy? Nice. What's your favorite food? Okay. Best thing to do in winter? Yeah, to eat cheese and drink wine. A question about the year was, why is that year important for you? Yeah, there are a lot of good questions. I'm not reading all of them. There are many, many good questions. Exactly. What happened? What happened in 1989 probably isn't the question, because 1989 is the answer. Yeah, so we probably need a question with, I don't know, when? When was your son born, or when did you graduate? Yeah, something like that. When were you born? Yeah, I'm very young. Okay, when did you travel abroad? Yeah, these kind of questions. What about down to the river? When did you finish college? That also works. We have a last question here, down to the river. What could that be? Where do you like to camp? What does that mean, down to the river? Well, a river. So somebody is going down to the river. And where did you go? Yeah, I went down to the river. Where is the church? Probably be down near the river or next to the river. Where do you like going? Yeah, that works, down to the river. If you ask, do you like going to the river? The answer would be, yes, I do, or no, I don't. Okay, so that wouldn't be the question for down to the river. Where is mom? That's nice. She went down to the river. Okay, great. So these are the kind of questions I might have asked. All right, but your questions are great. There isn't one answer. I really like activities where there is more than one correct answer. Yeah, and that's something you can think about as a teacher. When you give an activity to the student, if you want them to match A, B, C, D with 1, 2, 3, 4, then there is probably only one correct answer. And the student gets it right, or the student gets it wrong. Now, this is not so motivating. This question is open because there are lots of right answers, and you have lots of right answers in the chat. Okay, so open activities will encourage your students to speak more and to use more English. Yeah, because lots of answers are correct. All right. Now you're going to be practicing this. So what we want you to do is write 6 answers. In your mind, imagine the question and write just the answer in your notebook or on a piece of paper. So I asked everybody to bring something to write with. I'll give you 2 or 3 minutes. And you can tell me. Okay, I think you have had enough time to write some. Even if you don't have 6, 2 or 3 or 4, it's also wonderful, okay? Now you're going to go into breakout rooms. And you're going to practice. Let me show you the activity. Okay, so in your breakout room, I'm going to try to put you in a room with, so there are 3 people. I want you to take turns to say the answer, and the other person tries to find the question. So if I say in my breakout room, I'm in a breakout room with you, and I say yellow, what's my question? It might be, what's your favorite color? Or what color is your house? Or what color is your chair? Okay, so you are going to give the answer, and your friends are going to give you the questions. Okay, yes, that's right. What color is it? Yellow. And any question that works for you. Let's see if they can find your question. That will be interesting. So you have, I'm not going to give you too much time to practice. I think you can just go straight in and do this. And it's going to be important that you give enough time to everybody. So please check the time. Yeah, maybe after 2 minutes, go to the next person. After 2 minutes, go to the next person. And if you have time, you can go back and you can go around again so that everyone has a turn. That's important. I recommend about 2 minutes per person at the beginning. All right? And try to speak as much English as possible. So this is your activity. Is that okay? Any questions? Okay, so I'm going to pause the video while we go into breakout rooms. Okay, breakout rooms are closed, and I think everybody is coming back now, which is really nice. I hope you enjoyed that activity. We're going to talk about it now in a moment, once everybody's back in the room. All right, I'm just going to pause the video here because it's been a long segment, and then I'll start recording again in part 2, and we will look at the feedback on that activity.